but MEDEAMA are also strong at home. That is what they need to know. One thing about, I was talking about their tactics earlier on concerning the two coaches. They are all playing in the 4-3-3 system. They variate their system. Accra Hearts of Oak, last week we realized they play a 4-1-3-2, two up front, which is the same 4-3-3 from the start. There's 4-1-4-1, there's 4-2-3-1, and there's 4-3-2-1. And it depends on how the coach sees the game for him to variate the system. But these two coaches have started the system playing the 4-3-3, and then they maintain the 4-3-3 system. Accra Hearts of Oak occasionally make changes to the starting lineup. Today they made some few changes to the starting lineup, but today MEDEAMA has maintained the players that played against Adriana last week.
Okay, so Phil, we'll come back to the game itself, but big ups to Metro TV, big ups to the general managers, big ups to the programs. You know, Metro TV is the home of the Ghana Premier League, and whoever is watching us live from the Takwa TNA Sports Stadium, we are proud of you. Keep watching Metro TV. This is the home of the Ghana Premier League. All the statistics, all the information, it's live on Metro TV, Alpha TV, Original TV, as well as on the Ghana Football Association app. It's a big game tonight, and we've been speaking about weekend games, in fact, evening matches, and this is one big game between MEDEAMA Sporting Club and Accra Hearts of Oak under floodlight. Philan, and look at the atmosphere here. Look at the ambience once again. Even before the game, the fans trooping in to buy their ticket for this particular game, and that's what is on the screen now. Beautiful Takwa people, once again, they love football. Phil,
beautiful scenes, and I must emphasize that the way the Takwa lads welcomed us from last night, it's fantastic. I would say I'll give credit to them, because it's not everywhere you go that they would welcome you with open arms and ask if you need something for assistance. Probably they would want to assist you in a way or two. Anytime wherever we go and they see us, they stop us, they realize that we are not from here, and they ask if we need assistance of any kind.
All right, so live on Metro TV once again. But Phil, let's go back to Coach Ouattara. Beginning of the season, he was under pressure. Now he won 2 games. In fact, he's won 2 games so far, and the pressure went down, but it came back when Gold Stars beat them. Are we going to see more pressure on him after the MEDEAMA game? Because I know when you say it's 2-0, it will definitely come to pass.
Accra Hearts of Oak fans, as we know, are very emotional, and they love their football. They want to see their club playing in the African Champions League and see the club do great things. And I understand them in a way, but sometimes they take it too far. I understand them. Accra Hearts of Oak, from the start of the season, I believe Ouattara was taking his time to probably get to know some of the new players that he brought to the team. He wanted to find out their abilities and where they could play best. By so doing, he lost his first 2 games. After that, it's been fantastic. He drew, I think from that time, he went 4 games unbeaten, and he went 4 clean sheets as well. He lost last week. He went away to draw. He went away to beat Bofakwa as well. He went away to beat Young Apostles.
Young Apostles.
Yes, sorry. But Young Apostles lost to Bofakwa 2 years ago, which they maintained that block at their home grounds, that none of the teams went there, and they probably won the game. Accra Hearts of Oak went there and they beat them. After that, Accra Hearts of Oak, we realized they play very comfortably. They create so many chances, but they do not find the end product. Last week, they faced a much better side, a Gold Stars team, which hasn't lost a game. They went to Accra and beat Accra Hearts of Oak by a lone goal. Accra Hearts of Oak indeed played well, but it was a mistake by one of the defenders, which is normal of any team, that mistakes do happen. But then Gold Stars capitalized to score Accra Hearts of Oak and defended very well. My take on that game was how Gold Stars were able to defend till the very end. Accra Hearts of Oak even had a penalty miss in that game, and Gold Stars carried the day. Coming back to this game, I believe Hearts of Oak have learned their lessons and would have to. The problem that I see is that they find it very difficult to score against low block teams, which MEDEAMA has done perfectly well. When you play a low block, MEDEAMA would definitely find a way to beat you.
All right, so now let's look at the strength of MEDEAMA Football Club. But on the screen now, this is the home side, and this is how they arrived this afternoon, and that's their dressing room. Beautiful bars, beautiful kits, beautiful branding. Everything here is beautiful. Even look at the stadium, Takwati and But Phil, let me talk to one fan of MEDEAMA Sporting Club. I will come back to you, Mr. Philanan. He is the PRO of MEDEAMA Supporters Union. He's right here with me. We're live on Metro TV, live on Alpha TV, live on Original TV, as well as on live on the Ghana Football Association app. This is the home of the Ghana Premier League. Opening at the sign. Bibi Aboko. Oh, yeah. Check camera. You're from sign.
From Kwankroma, Supporters PRO.
Supporters PRO. MEDEAMA Supporters PRO. And then you made an expect your game win.
This very much in the boy on Papa. Because last time I asked to focus about Kenichi time. Bro, you know, but this new TNA supporters behind the players, you know, you lose much behind you. Into the crew of Abano, what is part to be Papa and free, MEDEAMA, one supporters, you are copy. Yeah, but at the end of the league, you know, no about MEDEAMA supporters about there. You need the more disciplined supporters, our Ghana.
Okay, nice one, and I love that. I love how our supporters are the most disciplined supporters in Ghana, because hooliganism in football there is something that we frown on. Everybody frowns on it, and Meboma Baso. Right. Now, Matisa and we receive maybe from Opinibi Pacho to support MEDEAMA Sporting Club. What exactly and a course?
Okay, one abu mekuduka. Oshayan supporters yan kekana. Yeah, the support team no. Opomesi the obeba a blast band, a set of blast band, and passing there that crew. What then they did the amahan. Me yan sack and waiting the boy shadow. It will boost your supporters. I'm here one match, away match is be also. Yeah, the boko, yeah, my team no when there. All match be all to the share blast band no. No share doma you great here. Him there this year them American chance there, but they discipline both away and home in.
Okay.
They be discipline near their leg.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. PRO Edema, the supporters union of MEDEAMA Sporting Club, live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Alpha TV. So we're wrapping up. Phil, your predictions so that we hand over to our commentator Victor.
In such cases, I don't predict. But I believe that MEDEAMA has been very consistent and very comfortable with teams that play with one top. So playing a 4-3-3 against MEDEAMA, I believe MEDEAMA will feel comfortable playing playing against.
So what is your prediction, Phil?
I would wait till the second half.
All right, thank you very much, folks. Live on Metro TV. Hey, my colleague Johnny in the studios of Metro TV. Big ups to yourself. It's live on Metro TV, Original TV, Alpha TV. Big game tonight at the Takwa T&A Sports Stadium. MEDEAMA versus Accra Hearts of Oak. Enjoy the game.
Well, good evening to you. Welcome to the 10,000 capacity TNA Park in Takwa. Third place, MEDEAMA takes on 12th place across the folk. My name is Scott Victor, your commentator for this evening. And you'll also be hearing the voice of Phil Annan when he joins me in this position. Well, there you have the two teams taking their turn onto the pitch, led by referee Mohamed Misbah, who've handled 52 games last season. Very interesting stuff, isn't it? Well, the last time Hasselfolk won this venue, it was a big genius goal. That was a clear difference between them. The last time out here, the Fort being lost by 2-0 under the Agafa Abubakar Ouattara. And settling his second game in charge. There you have a bit of players also coming through. Officials with a bit of smile. That's Benjamin Asari, the skipper for Hasselhoff, leading his team. And they'll be hoping for a favorable result this evening after losing to Gold Stars by 1-0 at the Legon Sports Stadium in Accra. Hasselhoff fans certainly outnumbered here. Just few of them traveling for the game to cheer on their side. Well, for the MEDEAMA fans, certainly they are really in high spirit knowing that their team is yet to concede this season on this very turf. And that tells you how much Hasselhoff have got a daunting task this evening to perform. Couple of players missing in this Hasselhoff setup. And one of those casualties is the man Samuel Boateng. That's the Bosnian Nebojša Kapo, an assistant coach for MEDEAMA FC. As Coach Ivan Zadute is the head coach, but you'll be seeing the face of this man most of the time on your screens. Lots of quality staff. You can see DWC Taylor also in your shot. One of the most experienced players in the Ghana Premier League. Well, just about this particular venue, 79 days it has been commissioned back in August. And I've hosted a couple of games already. As the referees pause for the picture, that's the center referee for today's game, Mohamed Mispal, and he'll be assisted on line 1 by Jalilu. With line 2 being the man who's been very experienced most of the time, Abdullah Abdul Salam. And the 4th official will be Ayaba Asi Ibrahim. Well, we'll get to run you through the starting lineup for both teams in a jiffy. I've already given you a bit of alert. And this MEDEAMA starting 11 with captain of the side, Apia Kobe, maintaining his position between the 2-6. Nuruddin Abdullah is in there. DWC Taylor, Kamara Dini, Mamadou. And of course, they'll be led by the strong man himself on the right-hand side, Fatal Suleimana. Well, Babel will be leading the line. But Brian will be playing from the left-hand side. As for Hasselhoff, a solid 11 with 3 changes to the squad. Benjamin Asari maintains his spot. Theophilus Collinson once again having deployed in that defensive midfield position with 4-back being Osesibe Samuel Amofa. Ransford Mensah returns to the team after grappling with a bit of injury. Emmanuel Amanko have shifted to the right-hand side, and of course leading their line is the man always, Hamza Issa. He got 2 goals against his side when Hasselhoff beat MEDEAMA FC by 3-1, and he's going to be in some quality form this evening. That's the bench of the home side for you. Currently sitting 10th on the league log with 15 points, just behind Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Though they are tied on the same point, but goal difference. As the referee takes a look at his watch. And that's Benjamin Asari. He's been very clear to his teammates. It's either a draw or nothing else from this game. Also, Hasselhoff will be kicking from left to right in your shots. In their favorite away colors, dominant white, whilst the home side MEDEAMA are in their mauve and a bit of yellow. Kicking from right to left. And that's the big man, Apia Kobe. A couple of fans here. There we go for the first 45 minutes. And Hasselhoff kicking fast in this fixture. Lovely atmosphere, green everywhere. Well, Abdullah hits it into the middle. Let's pick up by Collinson. Yeah, they will love to at least just the far right hand side. Where the likes of Boyson. Well, best. That's a lovely stretch, isn't it? From Samuel Amufa, but fails to find another white set. As MEDEAMA come forward from the far side. Kept it on, but is beyond the byline. And that'll be a welcome goal kick for Hassefok. This man will be doing a lot of talking this evening. Well, Phil is back here. Phil, is a big game. And less than 1 minute already cleared.
It's a very big game. And we have a big game on our hands this evening. Both teams are poised for action. And from the start, from the blast of the whistle, we can see that.
Well, Benjamin Asai hitting a long one inside. This was looking for Mohammed. But they have advantage at the far left-hand side. Very deep in MEDEAMA's territory. Has to be hoping to connect a lot of dots, especially from the left-hand side where Ransford Mensah has been based this evening. He puts in a lot of white bodies into MEDEAMA's territory. Well, this is the first of the Ivorian international. Coach Abubakar Ouattara. His second game. And the first game in this particular venue. That's going to be a long kick. And it's dealt with. And MEDEAMA once again trying to steal their way out of danger. Asibe. Back to Benjamin Asari. The quality shot stopper his spin. Gets it onto the far side. Salim Adams gives out possession. MEDEAMA will take advantage of that. But Collins managed to at least pick the broken pieces for them in midfield. Yes, Amankwa. Looking for Hussein. Couldn't pick Hussein. That's a lovely idea. It's already out, and that'll be MEDEAMA's throwing. That's Breyer, who was trying to at least stick onto the ball and see if he can run through the white sets in Hassefok defensive line. And again, the Forbians always very resolute in watching their lines. And it's going to be a long throw-in. Shortly thinking. The referee on the side with it. There must be a foul throw, and it's picked up by Suleimana Fatal. Nuruddin back to Suleimana. We'll love to use the flank where this experienced players are based this evening. Taylor to be lifted deep. And is looking for Babel. And again, Collinson always watching him. The fans really calling for penalty, but I think it's just too early. It's a feeble touch.
MEDEAMA have made their intentions clear. They are pushing to probably get their first goal in this early hours of the game. Hassefok has resorted to a high line, keeping MEDEAMA at bay. But MEDEAMA are pushing to use their wings at the moment to see if they can create a chance for a first goal.
Yes, Collinson fell into keep his eyes onto the ball, and he managed to push it back to Amufa. That's from Ransford. It's a big hit, Hamza. MEDEAMA recovers once again in their own territory. That's Mante. MEDEAMA will come forward. Lovely work from Boyson. Ample of space. Finds a marker, and it's Taylor. Twisting and turning. Hits it back. That's a lovely hit! Oh my goodness, that's a cross offensive goal.
That was a lovely cross. That was lovely from MEDEAMA.
Hassefok did not really suspect that coming. And that would have been a bit reckless if they had considered from that lovely whip into the penalty box.
MEDEAMA is seen to be using the wings to create chances. Accra Hassefok need to be on their toes.
They'll be hoping to set themselves up that they fit to the Peony Gold Stars. As for MEDEAMA, they take a vital point away. Adenana. Ajiba middle pack. Intoma. And they were helped by Indiana Stars to a 2-0 draw game with Boise. Being one of the players who got his name on the score sheet. That's a push from behind. Hamza Issa, the corporates, and Nuruddin certainly unhappy about that touch from the Hasselhoff Litzman.
We anticipate both teams are going to be very aggressive in this game, and that is exactly what we're seeing.
It's allowing a hit now. Lovely footwork again from the MEDEAMA midfielder, Mante. It's a quality backline for MEDEAMA into this game with Suleimana, Abdullah Nuruddin, Emmanuel Kujo, and Mamadou Kamaradini. Has already scored 2 goals this season. But here they come again. MEDEAMA, lovely sprint down the far side. Boise, and it's stopped by Sibe. Lovely since already. It's a bit crazy out here already in Takwa. MEDEAMA regrouping from the back, and it's back to goalkeeper Apia Kobe, a former Ghana under-20 international. And here's Nuruddin, a lovely run, finds Suleimana. Looks like a crossing, but not the best of time from Babel. And it's picked up by Asari once again. No troubles for him in the last 7 minutes. Here's Samofa. It's a long whip up front. A lot of twisting and turning, and Kwabena Boateng. Oh, came in for Asamoah Boateng, a free, already struggling to run through that channel on the far left-hand side. There's another lovely breakaway for MEDEAMA. They have been stopped. Clever work from Collinson. It's lifted deep in search of Hamza. Now Kobe picks it. It's been end-to-end stuff already. Yes, Mante for the mauve 10 yellow. Hits it across field. Picks Bryant. And here's the man of the moment, Coach Evans Adote. 60 years old. I've had 3 different stints with MEDEAMA SC. The first one in 2013. Second one coming in 2014 to 2017, and of course the last one being 2023, but he has a lovely hit, he's headed out. Support really, Hussein, lovely idea, picks it, hits it behind Hamza, who managed to find it onto his favorite right foot, he turns it. There's Hussein, he's calling him now for Hasselhoff. It's picked by Mankwa. There's Mohammed. And it's got past Suleimana. And it's cleared. And that'll be Hasselhoff corner kick. And you see the fans are just in high spirit. Definitely noise all over at the TNS Stadium.
The stadium is electric. The fans are happy.
Well, here it comes, but it's been well dealt with. Apia Kobe managing to get a hand to it. Taylor face to pick it. It's a strong challenge from Amofa. And that'll be the first yellow card of the game for Hasselhoff centre back on a big man. Quite reckless, isn't it, Phil?
Very reckless. Very, very reckless. And he needs to at least apologize to the defender. That was a bad challenge.
Well, he knows it. The former BBNA Gold Stars man, Samuel Amofa, very ruthless in his attempt to stop Taylor from breaking into the necessary channel. With a strong challenge on him. But here is Salim Adams, who stays on the ground. Must have been in a bit of trouble. And is back onto his feet. Well, the fans have not really been excited with his play in the last 4 or 5 games anytime it comes on. In the second half, the department of the game. But it's quite shocking that Coach Ouattara has given him the nod to start into this game. That's a confirmation of the yellow card for you, for Samuel Amofa. Here's Suleimana. Finds Owusu. Ambitious hit, and it's on the way back. He'll be picked up by Kujo. That's MEDEAMA throwing advantage. Here's Yapi Akubi. Nuruddin Abdullahi. Emmanuel Abankwa for Hasselhoff. That's a strong challenge. And Bryant certainly been a culprit. Really standing his grounds quite well. Refusing to be outclassed on that occasion. And Hasselhoff now have a big relief, at least to try and hit one up front into the channel. Just maybe one of the white shirt could hatch onto it. It's a big hit, lovely idea picked up by Hamza Issa. He's got Nuruddin to be, and has been stopped. Another corner kick for the Philippines. Really enjoying himself in the last 10 minutes in this fixture.
Accra Hearts of Oak are using Hamza's strength in the box. He's fighting for every aerial ball in the box. On this occasion, he's won a corner kick for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Oh, lots of MEDEAMA players back in their own penalty area to deal with this mess. That's Mohammed who hit it. Long kick inside. It's made up, my goodness! And Apia Kube get a hand to it. It's onto the roof of the net.
That was a classic header. A very direct cross, meeting a direct header.
And you can see Theophilus Collins in. Second one is in again, and it's a shot stopper. Alice, who touches it away to turn the direction of the ball. And he has been fouled in the process. And referee Mohammed Misbah will whistle in his favor. That's a big hand, isn't it?
Hearts of Oak making their intentions clear. MEDEAMA as well defending well to make sure Accra Hearts of Oak do not score in these early hours of the game.
Well, Pierre Kobe, 23 years, he's got a favorable height of 1.8 meter. And love to play with favorites right foot. Yes, Kujo hits it on across the field to find Bryant, but it's just a strong hit. At least to be chested down and kept on the field by this. A great player who is having a tremendous season with a Takwa-based team. Here's Hussein. Salim. And he's in shock. And so are the fans. And the referee has got some explanation to do.
I believe the referee was close enough for him to take that decision.
MEDEAMA really trying to tease Hasselhoff out of their cell, and Has picks a vital free kick. What the players on Sesame has been in a previous game, really heartbroken after they lost to BBNA Gold Stars. He was edged on by his coach Abubakar Ouattara. It tells you the passion that man has playing for the Phobians. Hamza is 1-on-1 with Abdullah Nuruddin, pulls him from behind, and that's a clear spot on call from the referee.
That was a clear foul. He wanted to go around the defender, but he found himself falling. That's why he held on to his jersey.
I mean, he could have done better. The former Araras playmaker becoming almost the darling boy of this Hasselhoff side last season. 19 over 12 goals, and already this season he's got 2. We'll be looking to increase his tally. But the Phobian fans not retreating, really enjoying themselves from the stands. As Kamaradini will bring it forward. And that's Taylor. A lot of play down the far right hand side. It's another whistle that has been blown here. It's Kwame Nabwate, the striker, who has been pushed down in an attempt to run forward. But I think it's been a fairly balanced game so far.
Very balanced. But MEDEAMA has pushed Accra Hearts of Oak into their own half, forcing them to play a low block. Sulemana joins attack most of the time, occasionally.
And it's back into their own half. Emmanuel Kojo is jealously guiding it out for beyond the byline.
As I was saying, Sulemana joins attack most of the time, and Nuruddin as well. He's a center half, but you will find him in midfield, supporting the midfielders.
Well, a very experienced player here, just touching the ball. Here is again the former Al-Merrikh of Sudan playmaker. One of the most experienced players in the Ghana Premier League. Lots of experience under his belt. I've tasted a bit of continental football with the Sudanese outfit. But of course you can understand there have been a lot of glitches in the country. The reason why he decided to return back to his favorite land and to play for MEDEAMA, a team that have got so much potentials. That again, the fans going